Punched out. I said that.
Well, I don't want to get hit.
The night time is the right time for NFL Blitz action. I'm Chris Morgan, and by my side is a man who often operates under the cover of darkness, Gator Jones.
Sometimes I'm doing things I don't want anyone to see, Chris.
And we're happy not to. I'll try and keep Gator honest while we get this game started. He gathers it in. Heads upfield. And he's down at the 30. And we'll see what this offense can do. Let's see what sort of magic they can work here. Dunn runs it inside. Hauled down at the 37. Good burst there for some positive yardage.
He did a nice job of following his blockers and then just let his speed take over after that.
Vick dropping back. Catch is made. First down.
Nice job by the quarterback and the receiver to make sure they got enough for the first down.
1st and 10. He's dropping back. Grabs the jump ball. And Price is taken down. Nice gain on the play.
A good receiver is always thinking about where he's going after the catch.
Rack yards can make the difference in a game, Gator. We've seen it time and time again.
Yep, and the defense seemed to be caught off guard there, too. They can't let that happen.
Atlanta is in the red zone. Back to pass. And it's caught for a touchdown. And the Falcons walk over the line with that score.
Well, they've had no trouble finding their groove.
Extra point attempt coming. It's good. And there she goes. Gathers it at the 7-yard line. Heads upfield. Juking, and they bring him down. Portions of this game brought to you by Murphy's Security System. While you're sleeping easy, we'll be keeping your house safe in ways you couldn't even imagine. Murphy's, you don't want to know. It's a blitz. Scrambling. Throws over the middle. Deflected, and that's incomplete.
Somebody call the phone company. We've got a bad connection here.
2nd and 10. And he drops back. 5th time. Fires. And he brings home the ball. New Orleans is able to pick up the first. Atlanta leads by a touchdown. McAllister, right side, and they make the stop.
Even if you don't get much with that run, it'll slow the pass rush down a bit.
3 receivers in. Drops back. And he goes way up to grab it. New Orleans picks up another first down. McAllister lines up in the backfield. He's back to pass. And Horn snares it. Look at those hops.
Wow, he really had to go up strong to pull down that one.
Let's see if they try for a big play here on 2nd and short. McAllister running right. And Brookins brings him down.
That's just great vision. He was able to see the entire field and he followed his blockers.
New Orleans now in the red zone.
If I were the offense, I'd take a shot at the end zone right here.
Incomplete. And did you see that, Gator? The ball wasn't even there yet.
Yeah, well, maybe the defender felt he should do something, so he
broke the rules.
Well, we don't have referees.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Blitz coming, and it's incomplete. 3rd and 10. Brooks looking to throw. Pass over the middle. And he makes the leaping grab. And he's down at the 2-yard line. The Saints pick up the first and continue this drive.
The receiver ran a nice clean route and the quarterback delivered it perfectly. Nice play.
Hands off. And Buchanan makes the stop. Loss of 3.
Just like hitting a brick wall.
Delivers. End zone. Touchdown. Joe Horn.
All right, touchdown. There you go, guys. Way to go. 6 points for you guys.
Gator, the players can't hear through the glass there.
Glass? What? Butter stuff.
Bird, and it's good. And here we go again. He hauls it in. And he's taken down at the 31-yard line. And the offense will begin their series.
A very respectable pickup. Well done.
Price in motion. Done. Takes the handoff and a bruising tackle at the 28-yard line. That's a loss of 3.
No hole to speak through on that one.
Vic looking to air it out. Tipped, and it falls incomplete.
No gain on the play. Third down. 13 yards to go.
3rd and 13. They put a man in motion. As all day. And he reels in the long ball. Atlanta has a first down.
Oh, man, the prayer was answered there, Chris.
Drops back. And that's incomplete. And it looked like the receiver went down before the ball even arrived.
Well, maybe the defender thinks he's in an alternate universe where everything happens 2 seconds earlier. About a 1 in a million chance.
What are the chances of that being true, Gator? Wait, what? And a diving catch. He really stretched out to make a tough catch look easy.
They're rolling on this drive, Chris.
And we're a quarter of the way through this one. 6th play of this drive. Throws over the middle. And Price makes the grab. That's a gain of 10.
Yeah, he caught the ball after the other guy threw the ball. I got nothing here, Chris.
Short pass right, and he hauls it in with one hand. Whoopsie, and the Saints come up with it.
Well, I hate to criticize, but hang on to the ball, fool.
Let's see how they're going to attack this defense. He's dropping back. Flushed out of the pocket, and Horn makes the catch. New Orleans gets a new set of downs. Horn lines up wide left. McAllister up the middle. And he's down at the 37. Gain of 3.
Even the best runner probably couldn't make much of that.
2nd down and 7. And he drops back. And Horn hauls it in. And he's brought down at the 47. Wow. Whoa, I just had some major deja vu.
What was it?
That was you and me sitting in the booth calling a game. God, I feel like I've lived this moment before. Weird. And it's incomplete.
The DB got there right on time and knocked him silly before the pass arrived.
10 yards to go.
5 defensive backs in. Flips it, right side, and Buchanan with the tackle. Gain of a yard.
Every little bit helps. They just have to keep at it with the running game.
3rd down and 9. Pitches it, takes it around the end. Breaks free. And McAllister is finally brought down. They're in the red zone. McAllister, and he's knocked to the turf. Whoa, Gator, I just had this weird deja vu. It was me and you, we were in the booth, we're calling a game just like this. Wow, that's weird. Yeah, and then you said that's weird. I was telling you about deja vu, and then you said that's weird. That is weird. And Buchanan makes the tackle, so he picks up a couple.
Nice job of clogging up the middle by the defense.
Conwell in motion. Nail break. Caught one-handed. So they just can't get it going on this drive. They've got another down, and we'll see if they decide to use it. So they'll try for the field goal. Boots it. And Carney puts it up and good. New Orleans puts 3 points on the board.
Excellent hold and kick. So in sync.
He takes it. Looks for an opening. And he's down at the 36. First play of this possession. Price goes in motion. Vic drops back. And the catch is made. To the 20. He's to the 10. The 5. And he's
a message, and the message was, you think you're going to win because you're leading, but look out because we want to win too, so don't just think it's an automatic victory for you guys.
And it's through the uprights. And it's up. Hauled in at the 3-yard line. Heads upfield. And he's tackled at the 36. So a decent gain on the run back. 1st and 10. Under pressure. Incomplete. Oh, he had it, but the defender knocked it out of there.
Nice job by the defense to separate him from the ball.
Horn, wide left. McAllister takes it inside, and they bring him down.
Solid game there. Nice job of running the ball.
3rd down and 5. Back to pass. Deflected, and it falls incomplete.
No gain on the play. 4th down.
Looks like they'll punt it away. He gets it away. Brought in at the 28-yard line. And he's down at the 42. Looks like the defense is expecting a run. Finneran in motion. The pitch, running right. It's not loose. And the Falcons come up with it. Atlanta will take a timeout. Moves left. All day to throw. Over the middle. Tipped. And it's incomplete.
Missed it by that much.
3rd down. 6 yards to go.
Not much time left on the clock. Vic. And the defender gets a hand on it.
Strong effort by the defensive back to get a hand on it.
They'll punt the ball away here. It's up. Fielded. Taken down at the 45-yard line. So he picks up a nice little gain on the return.
I'm sure he's a little frustrated that he didn't break it for bigger yardage, Chris.
McAllister runs it inside. Puts on the move, but to no avail. New Orleans takes a timeout. They'll have to hurry this one up. He fades back. He's got to hurry. And Horn brings it down. And they make the stop. New Orleans wants another timeout. Defense in the 3-4. He's back to pass. Has time to throw. Swatted away.
No gain on the play. 2nd down.
Horn lines up wide left. They're coming after him. And Buchanan has good coverage on that one. And so the first half comes to a close. And we'll begin quarter number 3. Fielded at the 5-yard line. Jarred loose, and the kicking team makes the recovery. Breaks a tackle, and he's down at the 2-yard line. And that could prove costly.
You know, when I played the game, Chris, I never fumbled.
Really? Not even once?
Well, often I would drop it, and the other team would pick it up, but I never fumbled. I think the defense won the battle in the trenches on that one.
Goal line offense, 3 tight ends in. Pitch out, and he's down at the 4-yard line. So he gets back to the original line of scrimmage, and that's it.
That's just good penetration by this defense.
Pitches it, takes it inside. Goal line, touchdown! And the Falcons do it again.
Way to run it on home, big man. Way to run it on home.
Atlanta will go for 2. He's dropping back. And the Falcons make them pay for 2.
8 points is a heck of a lot more than 7, Chris. You better believe that.
And we're ready for the kickoff. He hauls it in. spin move, and he's knocked to the turf. So the offense will take over.
Medium gainers are nice. Big gainers are what you shoot for out there. He's probably a little disappointed with himself.
Brooks zips one, and that's incomplete. Pried loose by the defense.
Thought he had it. Nice timing on the hit.
Brooks from the shotgun. Brooks rolls left. Still looking. Incomplete. Looks like the defender hit the receiver before the ball even got there.
Yeah, it's like going to a dinner party before they've even served lunch.
Horn in motion. Play action. Gets it away, and it's brought way downfield. And they pick up the first down. First and 10. Brooks moving to his left, and Horn snags it. Guess he doesn't even need that other hand, Gator.
More than one hand is just a waste, I guess.
The defense is in the 3-4. Stallworth goes in motion. Flips it. Takes it outside. Still running. Hit hard at the 35-yard line. And that'll bring up third down.
That's a good job of following your blockers and going with the flow.
Conwell in motion. Hands it off. Up the middle. And he's brought down hard at the 36-yard line. So the defense keeps them from picking up the first. And now they've got a decision to make.
Boy, they stuffed him like a Thanksgiving turkey on that one, Chris.
Kick us up. And it's no good.
Guess he just didn't catch the sweet spot on that one.
First play of the drive. Here they go. And he's sacked by Jones. Great job by the defense there.
His offensive line's got to protect better than that. He didn't have a chance.
They put a man in motion. Throws over the middle. And Price reels it in. Gain of 9.
Well, that kind of play is going to earn you a trip to the Pro Bowl, Chris. Not that you would know anything about that.
And he drops back. Has time. The pass. And Dunn makes the reception. He's to the 20. To the 10. And Dunn is finally corralled after a big gain. The Falcons eat up a big chunk of yardage.
Oh, the quarterback's got to like that. Looks like a long bomb on the stat sheet.
To the end zone. And it falls incomplete.
No wonder it was incomplete. The receiver got decked.
4 yards to go.
Atlanta leads by a dozen. The pitch, right side. Sheds a tackle. Touchdown, Atlanta. Atlanta widens their lead with that score.
Good blocking, good vision by the ball carrier, and look what it gets you. 6 points.
They'll line up for the extra point. And he drills it home. And they're set to kick it off. Taken at the 5-yard line. Stiff arm. Spins. And he's down at the 41-yard line. So the offense comes on.
He used the wedge darn near perfectly to set them up in pretty good field position.
He's got pressure, and Sloan hauls it in. Brought down at the 48-yard line. That's a gain of 6. Passing formation, 4 wideouts. Looking patiently. Jumps and fires. Caught. New Orleans gets the first down.
That was just a nice read and a good throw by the quarterback.
First and 10. McAllister running right, and they bring him down. No gain on the play.
Good penetration by the defense there. He had nowhere to go but down.
And the third quarter comes to an end. Horn goes in motion. Delivers right, and Horn makes the grab. Spinning, and he's down at the 15-yard line. New Orleans picks up the first to continue the drive.
Well, he told us he played a lot of video games over the summer, which helped out his hand-eye coordination. It really seemed to pay off there.
And Sloan brings it down. An amazing one-handed reception on that play.
Now that was fun to watch.
The blitz is on. Deflected, and that's incomplete. And he is really warming up. Blitz coming. And Horn makes an improbable catch. The Saints keep the chains moving.
A nice throw, a good catch, and a first down. That's what you practice all week long.
McAllister, right side. And he's in. Touchdown. The Saints have started digging themselves out of the hole.
Yeah, Chris, the rushing touchdown, the meat and potatoes of the NFL, and dinner is served.
And it's off the crossbar and in. And there she goes. He takes it. And he stopped at the 30. Decent return there.
He was just a step or two away from breaking that return into something special, Chris.
Pitch out. Cuts to the outside. And he fools no one but himself there. Gain of 3.
The defense did a good job of getting to the outside and shutting that play down.
Dunn gets the ball. And he's down at the 31-yard line. He went nowhere on that play.
Well, he did the dirty work inside, but didn't come up with much.
Pass over the middle, and Price makes the catch. You got to admit, Gator, this guy made that look easy.
Exactly what the quarterback needs right now. Someone he can trust on the other end of that throw to make that extra effort.
The pitch, left side. And they make the stop. Atlanta keeps the chains moving.
I like the way he broke that one outside for the big hitter. He has some great field vision and awareness.
Play action, flips it, breaks it to the outside. Brought down at the 32. And they're loading up the right side. It's a blitz. Good protection. Leaps without a reason. And he hauls in the deep ball. He's in for 6. Here's Price.
Mr. Endzone, excuse me, but your package has arrived. Airmail. Yeah.
Extra point attempt coming. And it's through the upright. Feely will kick this one away. He gathers it in. Looking for a seam. And he's down at the 34. Good job by the return team there. Defense in the 3-4. To his left. Might as well eat lunch back there. And Pathan reels in the tough grab. Here's a message from the Plastic Bag Council of America. Just because they're see-through doesn't mean they're breathe-through. Plastic bags. Keep your head out of us. Conwell in motion. Brooks. Looking to throw, and it's incomplete. He didn't even get a chance to catch the ball.
Yeah, but once you get into the secondary, anything goes.
Anything, so a DB could just throw a banana cream pie in the receiver's face and that would be okay?
No, banana cream pie is where I draw the line.
Launches it, and Stallworth reels it in. New Orleans calls time. 1st and 10. Pass, feeling the heat. And McAllister snags it. New Orleans takes another timeout. Horn, wide left. Throws to his left. Batted down.
Well, I probably would have had that one for a pick, but, you know.
6th play of this drive. Has has time. Scrambles, tipped, incomplete.
No gain on the play. Third down. 10 yards to go.
Horn, split left. Pathon goes in motion. Buying time. Can't find anyone. Knocked down. He had plenty of time, but what can you do?
May not be as flashy as the interception, but that was a nice play.
4th and 10. He fades back. And Horn snares it, and that'll be a first down.
Woo, they did it! That's why this game isn't for the faint-hearted.
He's dropping back. And Horn comes down with it. Wow, just one of his hands is good enough, huh?
Ouch, man, that hurt me and I was only watching.
2nd down and goal to go. Conwell in motion. Gets the ball. And he's brought down. New Orleans will take their final timeout. And the offense comes out with 3 tight ends. Brooks. Complete for the touchdown. David Sloan.
Man, Chris, there is no better feeling in the world than setting your feet down in the end zone with that ball in your hand.
I gotta agree with you there, partner. It's like you're on another planet or something.
Absolutely. Hey, when were you ever in the end zone?
It's good. And it's grabbed by Dunn. And he's down at the 40. They line up with 3 wide receivers. Price goes in motion. Dunn takes it around the end. And he's knocked to the turf. And this game is history. The Falcons notch the victory. Folks, that is all the NFL Blitz action we have for one. We'll see you next time. Hope you enjoyed it.
And if you didn't, Chris Morgan will give you your money back.
That's right. Wait, what?
I'm just messing around, Chris.